Well, good morning and welcome to the Friday edition here at Daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, Darylorette. Well, yesterday was a really strange day. I was sitting here in front of my computer minding my own business when all of a sudden I heard the front downstairs door being popped open. And whenever that happens, it's kind of like you're wondering, who the heck is that? They don't have a key to the front door, so you don't know who it is. So all of a sudden they're up here at my door with keys, fiddling with the lock. And I'm wondering, whoa, in the 10 years I've been living here, I've never had to experience that before. So they go back downstairs for some reason, I don't know why. They come back upstairs and they're at it again. They're fiddling at my lock with keys, and I'm thinking, who in God's name is that fiddling with my lock with keys? So I get up from where I'm sitting right now, and I go to the front door as I'm hearing this person fiddling with keys trying to get into my apartment. So I'm looking out the peephole, and I see it's some woman, some blonde woman in a white coat, and she's got the keys to my apartment, and she's unlocking the door. And the only thing between me and her is a little $1 chain that I bought at the dollar store back in 1999 for another place I lived at, and decided to install it on this door because I didn't see the point of not doing so, because it was still perfectly good. Anyway, so as she opens my door and starts to push the door open to get in, I'm standing there watching her through the peephole, and I'm blocking her entrance. I'm actually holding the door shut, and she's pushing on the door trying to get in. And all of a sudden I say, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was the empty apartment. And it's like, empty apartment? There's like 9 apartments here. I'm the only apartment that's not empty. So I have no idea what it was all about, or who she was, or what. But it was the freakiest experience I've had in a long time. If maybe it might hit the top 10, there might be one of the top 10, if not the top 10 experiences that I've had here in the 10 years that I've been living here. Anyway, moving on. That's my story for today. That's the scary moment of my day yesterday. And right now, I'm having my breakfast because I had a rough night last night. I slept for a little while, but at around 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, for some reason I woke up and I couldn't get back to sleep. I just sort of wrestled with trying to get back to sleep off and on for a good hour until finally I gave up and got up, and here I am. So we're going to have breakfast. We already had a couple of cereal bars. We just made ourselves a cup of black chai tea, big bowl of oatmeal with a couple of chopped bananas, and we're ready to eat. So yesterday, it's currently raining outside. Right now it's like 37 degrees with a light rain. Yesterday I did a bit of grocery shopping in the morning, and that's pretty much all I did yesterday, other than what I normally do here on the internet. So other than that, and the experience I was talking about a little while ago, it was a pretty ordinary day, but wasn't until this morning that I'm slowly getting past the whole experience. It's like, somebody just making a mistake, hopefully just an honest mistake, somebody got the wrong information from somebody else and just blindly following orders. and not thinking. I don't think she was thinking at all, because just by the way she was acting, she was like a mindless automaton, just going about whatever somebody told her to do, and that was it. Because I have a hard time believing that somebody would tell somebody else to go to an apartment full well knowing that somebody lives there, to do what, I don't know. So I'm a little suspicious, because I don't necessarily believe in coincidences, even though they may exist. I don't know. I'm no Einstein or anything like that, but things happen for a reason, and we're going to be keeping our eyes open and our ears open as well. A little healthy paranoia never hurt anybody. I guess as you can see by the way I am talking about this, I'm still a little disturbed by it, I guess. It might be just making a mole out of a mountain, or a mountain out of a molehill. But better safe than sorry. Well, at least someone's giving me material to talk about here. I was a little worried about paying my union dues this month, because my expiry date is the end of this. The expiry date, excuse me, my union card expires at the end of the month, so I was logging on to the website and saying, there was nothing available. There was no information indicating. Well, I usually get a card in the mail telling me, that my union dues is up and I have to pay it, when I was an apprentice member. But now I'm a full member, and it's like I'm thinking, I'm lying awake and thinking just a little while ago that I got 20 days to pay my my union dues. For the entire year. I got to get that paid. I want to get it paid. I like to. Pardon me. Whoa. I like to pay my bills and get them out of the way. That way I don't have to think about them anymore. So this is like a bill I got to pay only once a year. So, I paid it, and now I don't have to worry about it or pay it again until next year. So, one more worry, one more monkey off my back. Well, I'm hoping to get caught up on some work this morning. Do a little stretching, a little light yoga. Maybe in a couple hours. It's 4 o'clock. It's almost 4 o'clock now. I think at about 6 o'clock I want to do a little stretching, a little yoga, my own version of yoga. Combination of martial arts stretching that I've learned over the years, and aerobics class stretching. It works, let me tell you. It keeps you nice and limber, and gives you a little energy boost. I guess it's March break sometime soon. Like, I've been out of school for so long, I can't remember. I don't know when it begins, or I know it's only a week long. It's like maybe the 14th to the 18th. But I'm thinking, did I go to school when I was going to school in high school? The last time I went to school was like 1980. I think I dropped out when I was 17 back in 1982. And long story. Eventually got my GED got my GED back in '87. So 5 years later, I had a high school diploma, the equivalent of a high school diploma. A good enough diploma, as Chris Rock would call it. I got a good enough diploma, GED. I could get into college with that, or university. I threw mine away a long time ago, about a dozen years ago. So I have no record of the fact that I got a GED. You have to take my word for it. Well, I guess I gave up on the idea of, even though I tried going to university, they were forcing me to do some upgrading, and it was like I was working full time, and they wanted me to do some upgrade my English and math and all that. And it was like, I can't handle this. That was, one attempt to go into university, and then trying to go to George Brown a few years later, back in 1990 or 91. That was like maybe a 2-year course for addiction counselor. That didn't pan out because just too many people in the classroom, and even they were saying that usually by the end of the whatever, usually the number of participating students usually dwindles down to only a few. So after I realized that the competition was just too steep for me, I got out of that really quick, because I'm not very good with competition, me. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough for one morning. God, we're going into 13 minutes plus here. So I still got oatmeal to finish, so I'm going to do that. Finish my cup of tea and hit the shores. Alright, this is Daryl here at Daryllorette Cafe, wishing you a good Friday. Just remember, tomorrow's Saturday and it's the weekend, so and I have no idea when March break begins, but according to the news last night, everybody's starting to make travel plans and to take off to God knows where. So have a good time wherever you're going there for March break, and don't forget to bring your rubber dinghy. Alright, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.